Hello everyone and welcome to the St Kilda April Team Quiz. I can't believe we're here. Let's get into it. Welcome all to the St Kilda St Test. You'll know you've got 10 seconds. Then shall we share completed quiz your pen and paper challenge your friends? Alright, let's drive into it. Here we go. Good luck. Let's begin. In what year did St Kilda win their only Veerville AFL Premiership? Is it 1958, 1966, 1971, 2009? Who hit the winning point in the 1966 Grand Final? Is it Darren Blank, Ian Stewart, Barry Van Ross Smith? Who is St Kilda's all-time leading goal kicker? Nick Revo, Tony Lockett, Bill Mahan, Fraser Garrett. What is St Kilda's nickname? The Angels, the Red and the Black, the Saint, the Cruisers. What is the name of St Kilda's Best and Fairest Award? Keith True Scarp Medal, Jack Dryer Medal, Trevor Baker Award in Stewart Medal. Which player has won the most Trevor Baker Awards? Robert Harvey, Nick Revel, Lenny Hayes, or Nathan Blue? What colour are on the St Kilda jerseys? Red, white and blue, black, white and red and black, black and gold. Where do St Kilda play most home games? MCG, Bin Oval, Marvel Stadium, Docklands Park. What item is tentatively awarded for finishing last? Silver plate, wooden spoon, brown medal, bottom bell. Which Saint legend is also holds the AFL goal record? Fraser Garrett, Bill Monahan, Tony Lockett, Nick Revolt. Who captained St Kilda for the match of the late 2000s? Nathan Blue, Robert Harvey, Nick Revolt, Lenny Hayes. Which player is nicknamed Spider? Fraser Garrett, Peter Everett, Troy, Chewy, Justin, Keolis. What was St Kilda's traditional suburb home ground? District Oval, Mong Bin Oval, Princess Park, Waverley Park. Who won 3 Brownlow medals while playing for St Kilda? Darwin Lowe, Instruit, Robert Harvey, Lenny Haynes. Who kicked 137 goals for the St Kilda Saints in 1992? Fraser Garrett, Tony Lockett, Bill Moonhan, or Stuart Lowe? What animal appears on the Saints' cross? Lion, demon, shield with cross, eagle. What is a common nickname for St Kilda supporters? Red Army, Sainters, Faithful, Black Room. Which Saints player was famously for toughness and leadership in the midfield? Lenny Hayes, Troy, Rave, Aaron, Mill, Luke Ball. Rick captain St Kilda immediately before Robert Harvey, Nick Weaver, Nathan Bloke, Darren Ball, Danny Fawley. St Kilda has won how many AFL Vehicle premierships? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Each Saints forward won multiple Collingwood medals. Nick Weaver, Fraser Garrett, Tony Lockett, Bill Moonhart. Which club is official Christianal in a traditional St Kilda rival? Carlton, Essendon, Collingwood, Richmond. What AFL club do St Kilda Reserve play as? Casey Demons, Sandringham Zebras, Frankincense Dolphins, Bock Hills Hawks. Who is known as Captain Condos in Saints history? Darren Blook, Nathan Blook, Nick Weaver, Robert Harvey. Your final question, St Kilda has won more than 20 wooden spoons. Is that true or false? Okay, here's your answer. So, in what year did St Kilda win? Their only variable premiership was 1996. Who kicked the winning point in the 1996 grand final was Bowie Ban, who is St Kilda's all-time leading goal kicker. Tony Lockett. What is St Kilda's nickname? It's called the Saint. What is name of the St Kilda's Best and Fairest Award? It's called the Trevor Baker Award. Which player has won the most Trevor Baker Awards? Nick Revo. Who's of what colour are on the St Kilda jersey? It's called black, white and red. Where do St Kilda play their most home games? Marble Stadium. What item is traditional awarded for finishing last? Called the wooden spoon. Which St Kilda legend also holds the AFL VFL goal record, which is Tony Lockett? Who captained St Kilda for the most of the late 2000s? Nick Revo. Which of the player is nicknamed Spider? Peter Abbott. What was St Kilda's traditional suburb home ground? It's called the Moonbeam Oval. Who won 3 Brownlow medals while playing for St Kilda? Was Ian Stewart. Who kicked 137 goals for St Kilda in the year of 1992? Was Tony Lockett. What animal appears on the Saints' cross? It's called the Shield with Christ. So the Shield of Christ was the last answer. Here we go. What is common nickname for St Kilda supporters? The Satyrs. Which Saints player was formalised the toughest and leadership in the midfield? Was Lenny Hayes. Who captained St Kilda immediately before Robert Harvey? Was Nathan Blake. St Kilda's has won how many AFL or VFL premierships? We have one on their record. On their record is only one premiership. So which Saints forward won multiple crown medals? Which is Tony Lockett. Which club is often fancy a traditional St Kilda rival? It was against Collingwood. What AFL do St Kilda Reserve play as? They're known as the Sandringham Zebras. Who is known as Captain Condors in the Saints history with the Blood? And your final question, St Kilda has won more than 20 wooden spoons. Is that true or false? The answer is true. And there are your 25 questions for St Kilda. Hope you enjoy it. There you go. We're done with the St Kilda quiz. Do you like the questions? Do you like the quiz? Please give this a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.